So in this video, we're talking about industrial reps that are inside buildings selling products and services to the medical facilities, aerospace, you name it. What can you offer the reps and as far as products and services for their business?
Well, I can offer the reps one type of service, which is the electrostatic cell washing service. And I would like to let any reps out there know that are in industrial settings, the factories, that it's very sellable to sell service of air filtration units, and they all need to be serviced. We specialize in electrostatic precipitators, and many factories have these, and they service them, some internally, some they don't service. But a lot of times I find that the rep doesn't know because it's not something they've ever tried to sell before. So I'm offering the reps the ability to sell service of electrostatic air filtration units, whether it's a Trion, Smog Hog, Pool Blaster, Mist Buster, Trimist, any of the major brands of electrostatic air filtration unit we service. And the other service we offer, or the other thing we offer to the rep would be a mist containment station. And many times in factories, we've seen recently machined parts that are being blown off, and with air, and the high pressure air just kind of emulsifies the oil and sends it out into the atmosphere of the factory. These containment stations will contain that mist. It's better getting it at the source rather than letting it get into the ambient air. So this product we manufacture and we offer to the reps as well.
Okay, so for a rep that doesn't quite understand air filtration, clean air, source capture, it's not quite a HVAC unit. You're not conditioning the air. This is trying to get the particulate and stuff that doesn't belong in the air out of it so that it doesn't ruin
We're not an HVAC company. We would appeal to some HVAC companies because they, in servicing an air conditioning unit in a factory, might know that, well, yeah, there's a bunch of air filtration units, but we don't touch those because we don't have the filter replacements cells, for example. We have all that, so we can make it very easy for the rep to sell that service. But from my end, I'm not in the factory, so I don't know necessarily where that factory is or that they even need the service. So the rep's valuable to me, and I can be valuable to the rep, and they'll get paid for ongoing service. It keeps going as long as
okay. So there's commission involved based along percentage of invoices that you create. So it could be an ongoing commission, and they can almost build a book like an insurance company. Sure. They can just kind of keep it rolling, and you'll keep tabs on all that and make sure that
they get
every
copies.
time you send an invoice, they get a percentage that was agreed upon, and it just shows up.
Yes, it shows up. It shows up reoccurring. I want to make it easy for the rep to understand what percentage they're getting paid and when they're getting paid, because I want the rep to go out and be motivated to sell more service and know that when I refer to ASC, everything is orderly. I understand my quarterly statements and how I'm being paid. It's spelled out. It's a system. So we're reaching out to the reps and saying, look, you want to sell something else, contact us and you can rep our service. It's needed, and we do a good job.
So for any reps that aren't sure what they're looking for when they walk through a facility, they could be in a small machine shop, which has a lower ceiling, they have smaller machines per se, or a larger factory. There's different types of duct systems and things hanging from the ceiling or on the machines themselves. What are some things you can tell them to help them identify the things that you wash internally? Because you can't see the inside of the machines.
Right.
What are the tips for that?
They're going to see, I would say you could talk to the plant managers if you're not sure, but electrostatic, that's electrostatic air filters. They come in, they hang from the rafters, they're mounted on the machines, they come in different sizes. They have indicator lights because there's electricity involved. So there are little things that they could look for. But again, I think honing in on keywords, Air Boss, Smog Hog, Trimist, Pool Blaster, Mist Buster. Usually there's a sticker on the machine that's going to identify what it is. And they would have to know. They would have to do a little research and to look
Or
around.
like you said, if you're walking around the facility with a maintenance person, you could pretty much pitch that to them and say, hey, do you have any air filtration equipment? And they're going to have to give you an answer. Yeah, we maintain those, but we don't know how many.
And any maintenance
I'm sure that
person will
happens
tell
quite a
you,
bit.
yeah, they say they don't know how to clean them or they're unhappy about cleaning them. So if you mention that to that personnel,
You might
you'll probably get a good response. They'll
I got
probably
All right.
probably be, yeah, you know someone who does that? A lot of times we find that a
Okay.
factory's like, I can't believe we finally found you. We couldn't find somebody to do this. And, we've had them for years as customers, so, they're out there. But the reps know where they are, and the reps are in the factory all the time. So me reaching out, our company reaching out to the reps, it's a mutually beneficial situation. And we can put a lot of smiles on reps' faces, if they know
Just
where
for
this
making that
machinery
connection.
is. Yeah, for making sure that this machinery gets serviced. The customer will be happy. They'll be looking for the rep for other things because they're going to be really handling the problem. Really, and it's a big problem for a lot of factories.
And
They
preventing
don't-
one before it actually happens.
happens. Yeah, it's a factory. Indoor factory air quality is a big issue for a lot of people, a lot of factories, and they're not quite sure how to address it because they don't know quite what's going wrong. The rep coming in and getting us involved in the not only the cleaning gear necessarily, but the service could be a big boost.